Hi everyone. So for my understand portion of Bloom's pyramid, I'm going to be talking about spark notes. When looking at the description of the understand portion, it says describe, explain, translate, and to me, I kind of almost immediately thought of spark notes because spark notes has really saved me on many occasions when it comes to being able to understand something. Um, so, for example, I had an assignment a couple years ago where we had to read Brave New World. And if for those of you who haven't read Brave New World, it was written a long time ago, and personally, I if I'm not interested in a text, it's very difficult for me to read it. And since it was written a long time ago, they wrote things a little bit differently. They were a little bit more fancy in their writing, and maybe I'm not a very advanced reader or something. I don't know, but it was very difficult for me to fully understand what was happening in the text, as well as being able to understand what was happening, being able to read between the lines and all of those things. Um, but since all the homework was heavily based off of being able to have a full understanding of the text, I was really struggling. So I wound up finding Spark Notes and it helped me immensely. It really, really helped me be able to understand everything. It really helped to explain everything, to describe what was happening, what was being talked about. So, um, as we saw, when I first started the video, this is the beginning portion of Spark Notes. You can sign up for the plus. And then, oh, gone a little fast there. So they have different things that you can look at. They have suggestions right up at the top. The some very very um, famous reads. So right here you can see the full text. You can see the study guide. Translation, everything, as well as the SparkNotes Plus different features, which I'm not planning on paying for. Um, so then you just see different things that you can, different suggestions of um, famous books. You can for free. You can read the full text, which is just so awesome. Not everyone has the time to be able to go to the library and find these things. Not everyone has the money to be able to buy the text. So to be able to read some, famous works of writing, that's really awesome. Um, and then you can read about Shakespeare. There's just like lots of different avenues that you can take just based off of the first page. So again, up here, Shakespeare, obviously he is pretty important in the reading world. So there's just different things that you can look at, different subjects, math, biology, sociology, just many different things. So let's look at Brave New World. Okay, so Brave New World. The study guide is right here. This is what really, really, really saved me. Um, so you can have each individual chapter be summarized and even go so far as to have an analysis. So, maybe the summary was enough, maybe you're still not getting it. This can put things into perspective a little bit more, which I thought was really, really awesome. Um, and then this again is even more analysis of his tone and why he wrote things the way that he did. Which again is just so helpful to be able to fully understand things, and this is more analysis on the um the specific character and everything. So again, this is just really, really helpful with being able to understand things, to be able to conceptualize it, because like I said, I could not for the life of me fully wrap my brain around the text. So having this was just such a lifesaver. Again, like they explain everything, they describe everything for you. It's just such a useful website for people like me who can't fully grasp concepts as easily as other people seem to. Um, so again, you can look at the different points of view, the genre, the style. Like it's just such a helpful learning tool for students and even for professionals. I think that this could be helpful because there are just so many different famous reads that maybe you don't have time to read, but you still want to know because it has something to do with your field or whatever. This is just a very, very helpful website for people who are not literally inclined. I don't think that's even a word, but it's just such a helpful website. So if you haven't heard of it before, I hope you look into it now. This is a really great website, and I hope you have a great day.